you can exclude a city, a specific city, or cities with Proxyrack proxies by using geo-targeting. In order to do this, you need to make a change to your username wherever you've configured your proxy. So that could be in code, it could be in an application or a program, it could be in your browser, wherever you are asked for your username and your password or API key. And so in order to see our password and our API key and our username, we would click on the authentication tab here. And then I'll show you how to do this using a text file that I already have my username and API key copy and pasted into. So in order to do this, we need to use the semicolon syntax. If you've seen our other videos on geo-targeting, you've seen the dash syntax being used. That cannot be used here. So we need to use the semicolon syntax. So we'll go semicolon, and we'll say country equals, and we'll say we're geo-targeting the US. Now we'll add another semicolon and we'll say city equals, and say we don't want to connect to a few different cities in the US. We'll add each of those cities by putting a minus sign in front of each one. So if we wanted to only exclude one city, we would just only put one here. So we'd say maybe New York. We don't want to connect to any IPs in New York. And so if that's all you need, you just put one city there with the minus sign in front of it. If you want to exclude multiple cities, just separate each one by a comma. So you'd say minus New York, minus say Seattle, and minus Miami. And so this will exclude each of these three cities. You make sure to separate each one by a comma. And then all we have to do to finish this is encapsulate everything in a quotation mark. You'll know from watching our other videos that this is needed for this semicolon syntax to work. Then you can take this and insert it wherever you've configured your proxies. We can also do this from directly within our dashboard. If we come here to our proxy list, we can add our username and our password, and then we'll say the same thing. We'll say country equals US, city equals minus New York. If we just wanted to do New York, we could keep it like that. You can copy the list, you can download the list, or you can add other cities, as many as you would like, to this list. Just make sure that each of them are separated by a comma and then have the minus sign in front of them. And then again, we make sure to have quotation marks around everything, and it will automatically populate all of this into here. You can copy out the list or download it and insert it wherever you've configured your proxies.